Imagine standing over a fire so wide you cannot see its end, and the only thing between you and that fire is a bridge thinner than a strand of hair. No rails, no second chances, just one step. And everything you ever did in your life decides whether you move forward or fall. The Quran tells us that every single one of us will pass over hell. In Quran, in Surah Maryam, Allah says that there is no one among you except that he will come to it. It is a decree already decided. Then he will save those who are mindful of him and leave the wrongdoers there on their knees. Just imagine that. No one escapes the moment of standing above it. This bridge is known as As-Sirat. It stretches over hell itself. Below it, the fire roars. The Quran describes hell as blazing, fierce, pulling in those who turn away. In Surah Al-Mulk, it says that when people are thrown into it, they hear it roaring as it boils. It almost bursts with rage. That is what lies under the bridge. Now picture a man. He lived an ordinary life. He laughed, worked, scrolled on his phone, argued, made mistakes, prayed sometimes, forgot many times. He thought he had time. He thought death was far away. But now he stands on the day when time no longer exists. The sky has been torn open. The mountains are gone. The earth is flat and exposed, just as described in Surah, where the mountains are removed and people are gathered before their Lord. He is handed his record. The Quran says in Surah Al-Isra that every person's record will be placed around their neck and they will be told, "Read your book. You are enough as a witness against yourself." He flips through it. Every word he said, every private message, every secret thought, nothing is missing. His heart begins to pound. Then he sees it, the bridge. People begin to move. Some cross like lightning. Some move like the wind. Some run. Some walk. Some crawl. And some slip. The Prophet described it as thinner than a hair and sharper than a sword. Hooks and claws rise from below, grabbing at those who deserve to be pulled down. The Quran says in Surah Al-Haqqah that as for the one whose record is given in his left hand, he will cry out in regret. That regret becomes real here. The man steps forward. His first step feels impossible. The heat rises to his face. He hears screams from below. He remembers the times he ignored prayer because he was tired, the times he lied because it was easier, the times he knew something was wrong but did it anyway. Each memory feels heavy, like weight on his back. But then something else appears. A small light in front of him. The Quran speaks in Surah At-Tarim about believers whose light will run before them and on their right. That light is their faith, their prayers, their patience, their quiet good deeds no one saw. That light guides them on this bridge. His light is not huge. It flickers, but it is there. He takes another step. Below him, hell calls out, as described in Surah Kaf, asking, "Are there any more?" It is never full. The sound shakes him. His foot slips for a second. He feels himself leaning. The bridge is so thin he cannot even balance properly. His deeds are his balance. He remembers a night he gave charity secretly. He remembers forgiving someone when he really wanted revenge. He remembers whispering a prayer when no one else was awake. Those moments now feel bigger than the mountains that once stood on earth. Around him, he sees others. Some are shining bright, moving fast. Others are stuck, crawling slowly, their light barely glowing. Some fall. When they fall, there is no coming back. The Quran says in Surah Az-Zumar that those who disbelieved will be driven to hell in groups. You can almost see those groups forming below. He keeps moving. Halfway across, fear turns into something else. Hope. Because with every step he does not fall, he feels mercy. The Quran repeats again and again that Allah is most merciful. Even here, above the fire, mercy matters. His light grows stronger. The bridge that once felt impossible now feels passable. Not easy, never easy, but possible. He realizes something powerful. This crossing did not begin today. It began in his world years ago. With every choice he made, every prayer was a step, every sin was a crack, every act of kindness was light added to his path. Finally, he sees the end, a place of safety. The heat fades, the screams grow distant. One last step, and he is across. He turns around for a second. The bridge still stretches over the fire. People are still crossing, some are still falling. And he understands the truth that life after death stories always tries to remind you of. This is not just a story. This is a promise from the Quran, a reality waiting for every soul. Right now, you are still on earth. The bridge is not under your feet yet, but you are building it. With every scroll, every word, every action, you are deciding how bright your light will be and how steady your steps will feel. So ask yourself honestly, if you were standing on that bridge today, would you run, walk, crawl, or slip? If this made you think, share your reflection in the comments. What step can you change today to make your crossing easier? Like this video if you want more reminders that prepare your heart, and share it with someone you care about. Because one day, we will all stand above that fire. And on that day, nothing will matter more than the steps we chose to take.